Hello and welcome to a Nancy Drew walkthrough of Creature of Kapu Cave. This is going to be my first time ever doing a walkthrough, so bear with me the best you can. The first time I actually got this game, I got it in a double dare pack, which was one of the really thick CD cases that you could get that had 2 games in it. It had Danger by Design and Creature of Kapu Cave, which were the 14 and 15 installments in the HerInteractive Nancy Drew line. Some people have said that this is a loose adaptation of Mystery on Maui, which would be Nancy Drew 143, that came out in the late 90s. Very typical Nancy Drew. She's good at everything she does, including surfing, and her, Bess and George, end up going to Hawaii to investigate mystery in the international surfing competition that's taking place there. The only really thing that is similar is that it takes place in Hawaii, and that there is a very vague element of surfing in this game. But besides that, it's definitely its own thing. Alright, so without much further ado, let's get right into it. Always like these beginnings.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. Since you can tell a lot about a person by where he or she lives, I thought I'd introduce myself by showing you my room. Anyway,
Swell idea.
here's my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. Oh, but don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That will tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
Alright. Current assignment, travel to Hawaii with 2 exclamation marks and spend 3 weeks working for Dr. Quigley Kim, an entomologist who needs someone to help her do field work on the Big Island. Because you know that's how most people get their research assistants. They just put a help wanted ad. I won't get paid, naturally. Nancy, don't sell yourself short. Well, that's actually fairly accurate, so I won't even pick on that one. I'm not exactly sure what someone who studies insects means by field work. It means work you do in the field, Nancy. It means work you do in the field. But I do get a free plane ticket, and I'll be heading outdoors in one of the most beautiful places in the world. That is pretty sweet. The only thing that kind of worries me is that instead of meeting me at the airport, Dr. Kim wants me to take a bus to this little town on the southern coast of the Big Island. I'm supposed to pick up the keys to the vehicle she'll leave for me there from someone named Big Island Mike at Big Island Mike's Immersion Excursion Center. That is both narcissistic and perhaps racist, which means I'll have to drive to her field camp, which is deep in the rainforest by myself. But it's not like I'm going anywhere dangerous. I'll be in a tropical paradise. What could possibly go wrong? Signed memo to myself, Nancy Drew. Alright. Well, sounds good. I would like to start the game, and you know what? Let's do senior level. Let's get the show on the road. Oh, that's just terrifying. Percussion in this orchestration. A clue. Mysteries afoot. Tried and traded system for learning and catching in on the skills of ancient Hawaiians.
Just off the bus, huh? If you're looking for a real deal Hawaiian vacation, you got off at the right spot.
He looks terrifying. Yeah.
Actually, I'm looking for somebody named Big Island Mike.
That's me. You by yourself?
Not really. Well, yes, but...
Well, yes, I am, but...
Well, just in case whoever told you about this place didn't give you the lowdown, here it is. You sign up with Big Island Mike, you'll live like a real Hawaiian. Work like they work, play like they play. No tourist stuff. From me, you get authentic.
Interesting.
Well, that sounds good, but...
See, I'm like a tailor. Only I don't make clothes, I make vacations. Real, honest-to-goodness Hawaiian vacations.
Okay.
Custom made to
$10
fit
says
just
this
you
voice
and
actor
you
is
alone.
not Hawaiian.
I'll get you to the beach, but I'll also keep you busy. Busy doing things real Hawaiians have done for 1,000 years. And you'll
Wouldn't
have
that
a
be
good time
hilarious?
doing it, I'll make
If,
sure.
like, yeah, the
In
whole thing is
fact,
him just talking about
I've
real
got a couple of
Hawaii,
guys
but he's
staying
like
here about your age.
from Maine.
They're from the mainland too. I got those boys surfing, shelling, fishing,
gonna look it
snorkeling,
up.
everything. You sign up, you'll do everything too. Maybe even at the same time as them.
Yeah, just here to pick up the car
Sounds
keys.
interesting, but I'm just here to pick up some car keys.
Oh, you're the wahine who's going to be working up there in the rainforest with Dr. Kim studying
What'd you
bugs.
call me?
You're going to have to pick them up and put them in jars and stuff.
We're stealing ourselves. We're scientists.
Well, I
we're
hope so.
detectives.
I think bugs are really interesting.
Better to be working for Dr. Kim than up at the Hili Hili. That doctor there, he makes people mess with stuff way worse than bugs.
What's the Healy Healy?
The Hili Hili Research Center, everything up there's a big mystery. People who work at Hili Hili, they never stay long. And when they leave, they don't talk.
Well, that all is very cool, however.
Be that as it may, I'm supposed to get a key from you?
Dr. Kim arranged for you to use one of my rigs. Got the key right here, but know what? I'm not gonna give it to you.
Only in the Nancy Drew world is that, like, a normal human interaction.
You're not.
Just
A
to be
Big
like,
Island Mike
you must
immersion
first
excursion
do a
beats
quest.
chasing bugs around the jungle any day. And to prove it, I'm not gonna give you the key until you go to the beach, collect some shells, and make a necklace for me. You can put the shells you find in here. Make me an aloha necklace. There's a picture of it over at the necklace making table.
Okay.
But I really think I should go meet Dr. Kim like I'm supposed to.
You make the necklace, I give you the key. Only you know what? You're not gonna want it anymore. You're gonna walk on the beach, look for shells, sit and string them. You're gonna get so relaxed, you're gonna come back in here and say, "You were right, Big Island Mike.
Oh, look at his eyes.
The bug doctor, sign me up."
Just rolled up
You'll
in the
see.
back of his head. Oh! And that was it, apparently. That was enough for him to cut off. Okay, alright.
Looks like you need some kind of special money for this. I barely have any real money.
That's depressing. Mystery infestation jeopardizes pineapple crop. Oh. Well, we've got dying pineapples. And the Hili Hili Research Center could, be related since they had a break-in. So masks. Alright, let's go make this guy his ransom, Oh god. These point and clicks are so disorienting, especially the early ones.
Try it and trade it. Must be part of the immersion excursion thing. Big Island Mike told me to make an aloha necklace. Ah, here we go. So what shells do I need?
Alright, so we need this guy, and then 6 of each of those. We've got 4. Okay.
A little surfer shack. Too bad it's closed. Whoever runs it is
1, 2,
probably off
surf.
surfing.
Go surf. Excellent graphic designer. Oh.
Hello?
So, did you arrive
Ned!
okay?
Ned, hi! Oh, perfect timing. I just got here. In fact, I'm on the beach.
The bug doctor's on the beach?
Entomologist.
No, I have
Ned.
to collect shells and make
She's
a
an
necklace before I can get the
entomologist.
keys she's left for me. It's a long story.
Well, I wish I could be there with you. Believe me, it's done nothing but
Hey, look at
rain
those two
nonstop
frozen
since I
people
dropped you off at
in
the
the
airport.
upper hand
The sky's just this constant shade of gray.
corner.
It'd be depressing even with you
Unmoving.
here. But with you not here, it's...
Oh my gosh! You're not gonna believe this, but Frank and Joe Hardy are here.
What? Are you sure?
Positive. Hey, listen, I'll call you later, okay?
Oh, Nancy.
Bye.
Oh,
Nancy, what are you doing here?
mean.
I just got here. I'm going to be helping this entomologist Dad heard about do field work for the next 2 weeks. What are you guys doing here?
We got here yesterday.
Believe it or not, we're on assignment.
Joe, keep it down.
Richard Akins, the CEO of
Joe's a
Akins Biotech,
slight idiot.
he hired us to do kind of a background check on Pua Mapu and her father, Mike Mapu. She's an up-and-coming world-class surfer. He runs a local business called Big Island Mike's Immersion Excursions.
No kidding. I'm supposed to pick up a car at Big Island Mike's.
Except he's
What
a
does this
maniac.
Akins guy need a background check for?
He's thinking about using Pua in the ad campaign for one of his products. He wants to make sure there aren't any skeletons in either of the Mapu's closets before he makes her an offer.
Since she teaches surfing for her dad, we signed up for one of his immersion excursions so we could get to know her and make sure she's as squeaky clean as she seems.
Akins figured someone who was closer to her own age could find out a lot more than some private investigator.
So you were basically
enough,
hired to
maybe.
vacation in Hawaii and learn how to surf. Is that what you're saying?
Don't worry. As soon as the opportunity
Actually,
presents
no, I'm
itself,
gonna go
we'll
with
be
not
doing some
fair enough on
hardcore
that one.
snooping, too.
Yeah, Akins wants us to make sure Mapu's business is also squeaky clean. But the guy never leaves his office, which so far has made rummaging through his paperwork impossible.
So you're doing field work for an entomologist?
Yep, just me and Dr. Kim and a couple thousand of her closest insect-type friends. Out there in the jungle.
Well, watch out for Kane Okala.
Aw, Joe.
Watch out for who?
Kane Okala. That's Hawaiian for rough-skinned man.
He's this legendary guy who got half burned up in a volcano a millennium or two ago, and now whenever something really bad happens on the island, people start saying they've seen him in the jungle.
I mean, that's
He
a
doesn't
slight
like people messing with his
oversimplification
island, see?
of-
So he goes on these rampages. Apparently, his temper is as nasty as his complexion.
And there have been a lot of sightings lately, probably because of the pineapples.
What's wrong with the pineapples?
Nancy, you just read the
Pineapples
news
have been
article.
growing so poorly on this part of the island that people say there may not even be a local crop this year. But nobody can say why. Although I'm willing to bet this Kane Okala guy could.
Joe.
If he really
This
existed,
Kane
which of course he does
Okala
not.
guy.
Happy, Frank?
Well, I better get going. Good luck, you guys. I have my cell phone, so keep in touch.
You too. In fact, if there's anything you need out there,
Food, toiletries, monster repellent.
call us anytime, okay?
Okay, bye.
Bye.
See you, Nance.
Oh. And then they disappeared like the figments of her imagination they were. Alright. Okay, so this is one shell that we got. 2 shells that we need. The other one we didn't need. Ooh, okay. There we go. Sweet. Okay. Wow! Alright. Aloha necklace. Prepare to be made. Oh. Oh. Come on. Come on, work with me, bud. Ugh. Alright, you psychopath.
They're beautiful.
Take
I'll
your
just
necklace.
Give this to
Give
Mr.
me the
Mapu and
keys.
be on my way.
Yeah.
You finished the necklace.
If you could give the extra shells I collected to those 2 guys from the mainland, that'd be great. May I keep the necklace I made?
Sorry. My idea, my necklace. But the rig key is yours.
Thank you. Hey!
One more thing.
God
Kane
damn it.
Okala.
Oh. Okay.
That rough-skinned guy? What about him?
It's the people at Healy Healy. They're doing something that Kane Okala doesn't like. That's why he's back. The people that say he's just a legend, don't believe them.
Okay. Well,
I'll remember that, really.
Hope I don't regret this.
what do you
The
mean?
rig's out front. Got a GPS system and everything. The location of Dr. Kim's camp's already programmed in.
I heard that something weird seems to be going on with the pineapple crop this year. What have you heard about it?
It's the Healy Healy. Whatever they're doing up there, it's gonna end up ruining the pineapple fields. The newspapers know the truth. They're just too afraid of the Healy Healy lawyers to write the truth.
Well, it was nice meeting you.
It wasn't.
Mahalo.
It was terrible. Alright. Very high tech. A rotating hologram of car. Alright. So we'll go to Camp Quigley. Dr. Quigley Kim. Kim Quigley. That bridge fell apart like it was made up of popsicle sticks, and I am concerned.
Stuck in a ditch. Great. Well, hopefully Dr. Kim will be able to help me get it out. Uh-oh. Sounds like I missed a call.
You have reached
Nancy Drew.
who is currently unavailable. At the tone, please leave a message.
Hi, Nance, it's Joe.
Yeah.
Listen, Big Island Mike heard on the radio that the bridge on the road leading to that bug lady's camp just washed out. So
Oh,
hope
no,
you
I
get this
can't
message
edit
before
this
you get to
out.
her place, because if you've already crossed the
There we go.
bridge, it sounds like you won't be able to get back into town for a couple of days. In any case, be careful, and again, if there's anything Frank or I can do, just holler. Take care.
So, on top of being stuck in a ditch, I'm stranded in the jungle. Well, at least I'm not alone. I mean, I won't be when I find Dr. Kim. Oh my gosh, this place is a mess. What happened? And where's Dr. Kim?
She's dead. No, she's not dead, but... Okay. No idea what I'm supposed to do with
A
that.
winch.
Okay. Winch pulls up. Winch comes back down. Okay.
A tape recorder. There's a tape in it. Looks like it needs to be rewound.
I'm Dr. Quigley Kim, and this is an oral record of my activities on the Big Island, beginning with today, March 11th. Hopefully, I'll remember to use this thing every day, but I much prefer writing things down. And frankly, I don't care much for hearing myself on tape. It makes me sound very
Wonder
nasal
why.
for some strange reason. Of course, this whole recording thing was my father's idea. I mean, just because he always kept an oral journal when he was in the field, he automatically assumed I'd want to, too. So he practically forced me to... There I go again. Well, at least with this thing, when I start digressing, I can just push this button and... Already, I'm forgetting to use this thing. Okay, now it's March 15th. My camp's all set up and my equipment's all ready to go. So tomorrow, I'm gonna start rigging fast traps. I probably should have started doing that today, but I spent the whole morning observing a colony of feral bees. Man, I hope somebody answers the ad my mentor placed in that newsletter. If she could get me an assistant, I could spend the whole day observing whatever insect I want.
That's not how this works.
That'd be cool.
Who's funding this
What?
operation?
March 19th. This has never happened to me before, ever. But when I was out checking traps in the jungle today, I got the weirdest feeling that I was being watched. I mean, it was broad daylight, and I didn't see anybody or hear anything, but I just suddenly got this creepy feeling that I wasn't alone. Then, after about 3 minutes, it went away. It was just weird. It's
not
March
that strange.
24th. For the past 2 days now, I've heard this very odd humming sound coming from way deep in the jungle. Okay, to be honest, it sounds more like whispering. 1 minute it's there, next minute it's gone. And I have no idea what's causing it. I don't even have a theory as to what's causing it. I hate that. It's March 28th. Great news. Actually, lots of great news.
Alright,
I
I'm
just
gonna
got
write
done
this
with my
down.
initial fast jar content analysis, and it looks like something really strange is going on with the Norsa beta odorata larvae around here. Once I run these numbers through my formula machine, which I'm retrieving from my trunk, even as I speak, once I run these numbers, I'll know for sure. And I'm getting an assistant. Somebody named Nancy Drew has agreed to fly out here for a couple
Some
of weeks
idiot
and work
named
for
Nancy
me,
Drew.
which means I'm on the verge of fame, fortune, and free labor. Woohoo! Is life good or what?
Not how research proposals work.
The tape ran out. What was that?
Why
I sure hope Dr.
the
Kim
monster
is
that was
okay.
ransacking the camp was like
Dr.
voice
Kim,
memoing himself
are you
while he was
here?
doing it.
Hello?
Let me just press
Anybody
play
here?
on this recorder.
Dr. Kim? She's gone. Ugh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, she's
Breaker 19, talk to me, come on. Breaker 19.
Oh god, Nancy, don't ever do that again.
The radio doesn't have any power.
Alright.
Nancy, welcome. Use this radio to call me at this frequency, 18.305
Which we can't do because there's no power.
QK.
Also, I like how our initials look like a little ninja, a little sideways ninja. Broken shards of glass.
Wonder what this thing does.
Machine that just says formula. Next to a petri dish.
Interesting lock.
Alright, so this is gonna be from earlier on the recording. So in the recording it's Blee, which is gonna be this guy. Blah, which is gonna be this guy. Blech, which is gonna be this guy. Blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blue. Ta-da!
Malachi Herbert Craven.
Reputed IQ of 182.
182. Maintains blog. Solar power.
Okay, so he works at the Healy Healy Research Center, but we don't know who's employing him. We know he's a genius with a massive egomania problem.
Area code 312. Chicago, maybe? Okay, what else do we have in this trunk?
Winch. That'll
A
come in
security
handy.
pass for the Healy Healy Research Center.
That'll also
Maybe
come in
someone
handy.
there knows where Dr. Kim is.
Alright.
Must be Dr. Kim's notes. Phew, looks like Greek to me.
Yes, red, blue, purple, green, orange, yellow. Unreadable. Okay, well,
A solar panel. Looks like this is what powers the radio. Some of the photovoltaic cells are missing.
of course Nancy knows that. Ooh, did they animate? Or I was gonna say, they like audibly put in like the step cracking. I'm impressed. Okay, I need to focus. We'll winch my car out. Oh, nope. Put that back on there. Lift it up the tree. Or just, you know, out of the ditch.
There, it's out of the ditch.
Alright, well since we have a security pass, we might as well hippity hoppity over to Healy Research Facility.